left the last orders. We're still so far from home. It's like we're burning into embers. As the fire burns a cold world. As the days keep rolling on, we're living in hell again. But I still hold you in my heart when these days have been and gone. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Hi guys, welcome back to, I'm not sure what day of Vlogtober this is. Is it the 11th? Oh my god, we've almost been doing this for 2 weeks. I hope you're having the best time. I know I am. It's 9 AM. I've been up since 5. Because I went to sleep so early last night. One of the questions that I get asked a lot is that, hey Mark, I really want to get into horror, but I don't know where to start. What are your top 10 favourite horror movies? So I thought it'd be nice for me to share this with you guys. If you ever want to get into horror movies or you need some new recommendations, these are my favourites. Obviously, I'm going to start with the one that you're going to all expect. Scream. When I think of Scream, I think of the whole franchise. I can't pick a film. I do, however, have an order, so I guess that makes it a favourite film. Here is my Scream order. Okay, ready? My favourite is number 4. 4, 2, 1, 3, 6, 5. That is my Scream order. Don't get me wrong, I was jumping for joy when they decided to bring back Scream after the passing of Wes Craven. I think they're very, very strong entries into the franchise, but 1 to 4, obviously I have the biggest nostalgic connection with from early as like 9-10 years old. So I think those first 4, even though the 4th one came out when I was at uni, like 2011, so I was 21, I still have such a massive love for the new ones. But if you've seen number 5, you'll understand why it is my least favourite. Bit too early to get emotional about that, but if you've seen it, you know what I mean. So Scream will always come at the top for me. I don't necessarily have an order, but I'm definitely going to show you what my top 10s are. The next would be I Know What You Did Last Summer. It is, once again, pure 90s teen slasher. I just love the vibe of it. I love the music, the tension. It has one of the best, if not the best, chase scene in horror movie history with my main girl, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Now this is the remake. I don't actually have the original. I have the original somewhere. I lost it. I don't know where it is. But the original mini TV series, which actually combines into a movie if you buy the DVD, is one of my favourite films of all time. Even though I'm terrified of clowns, there is just something so amazing about that film. It's set in the 80s or early 90s. It's like 9,000 hours long. And I just love it. It's just the perfect rainy day film. And if you've seen it, I think you'll understand. It is one of my favourite cozy films, even though it is about a killer clown. Obviously, if you're going to watch it now, it is severely dated, but it's charming and it is just so like pure 80s, early 90s vibe. Love the remake as well. This is a very rogue one. This is Stay Alive. This is about a killer video game. Now I feel like this has a very small but very passionate fan base. Sophia Bush from One Tree Hill is in it, and it also has Anna from the OC in it. This is pure, it's original, it's cheesy, it's campy, it's fun, the music's great. I just love it when a group of like random people from different walks of life all come together to try and combat the murderer or whatever. I really love this film. It is a guilty, no, there's no such thing as a guilty pleasure. I really love this film. You should really check it out if you're up for like a really campy, cheesy, early 2000 horror film. The next one is the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The 2003 one, I remember watching this and I was scared. I will never forget the first time I saw the trailer for this, and it was just sound. It was like a sound trailer, and it scared me so much. And I just think this film, regardless of like the content, it's so beautiful. I love the way it's filmed. It is like my film and TV background. Just loved, by film and TV background I mean going to uni to study it. The way, the style, the music is just beautiful. It just is such a beautiful film, and it's just a really good like sort of cat and mouse sort of like tense flick. Obviously it's very violent, so maybe save this until you're like a bit knee deep into like the horror films. The next one is one of my absolute favorites in the entire world, House of Wax. Paris Hilton, Alicia Cuthbert, Chad Michael Murray. We've got Jared Padalecki from Supernatural. Just this, I remember talking about this in the lunch hall at school, and I just turned 15 or something when this came out. I don't know, maybe I was a little bit younger. 2005, no, I was 15, so I saw this in the cinema. It is so camp, it's so amazing. I can't recommend this film enough. It's so much fun. I love it, and I will always be the biggest fan, and I will always say good things about it. And yeah, just Paris Hilton in a horror film, just unbelievably iconic. Second favourite horror film in the entire world, and that is Halloween H2O. It is like the penultimate one in the original franchise before they remade it. It's got Jamie Lee Curtis in it. It's proper 90s. The music is the exact same as they use in Scream. It's by the same composer. It's really fun. It's just pure teen nostalgic slasher movies. I just love it. I can't get enough. I wish I could just eat teen slashers from the 90s because I'm just obsessed with it. There are some very ropey Halloween films out there, but this one came back. Jamie Lee Curtis, icon. Just absolutely love it. Misery. This is more like a thriller, but like I said, this is also like a really weird thing to admit, but it's like a cozy film. I don't know why. I think it's because it's set in a cabin in the snow, and it's just like, it's like in the 80s. Obviously it's a crazy film, but I just absolutely love it. It's just, you can't get better than this, to be honest, when it comes to thrillers. Like a stalker obsessed fan kidnaps her favourite author, holds him hostage in the house, and it's from there. The next one is Strangers, purely on the basis that I'll never forget watching it for the first time and how much dread and like how terrified I was. This is also like not a great film to watch if you're on your own and you're single. Just one of the, if not the scariest home invasion films I've ever seen in my entire life. Just lost where I parked my car for like 15 minutes. No, it wasn't 15 minutes, it was like 5 minutes. I was like, where did I park it? Oh my goodness. I feel like today is going to be like an errand day. I've got to send off baby boy's birthday card. He will not get that in time for his birthday, but I just thought that counts. I'll give him a little texty wax on his actual birthday. Need to go to my parents. See my parents a lot, which is, I just feel like, you know what? One of the things I feel most grateful about in this career, world, job sort of life I have, one of the biggest things I'm grateful for, apart from obviously you guys who are the reason why I'm doing it, but one of them is the flexibility I get with being able to see my family so much. Yeah, just being able to see them like a few times a week is just, especially like living close to them, and oh yeah, no, I'm very grateful for that. What else do I need to do? I need to do like a little food shop. Also guys, does anyone else have this who lives alone or lives with anyone, to be fair? I have like a constant battle in my mind that I feel like I haven't locked my door, and 100% of the time I have. But like I never don't lock my door when something is so natural to you about like locking your door, your front door. you don't really think about it, but the amount of times I'm like, oh my god, I need to check my door, I need to check my door, I need to check my door, I've locked it, I've been on the way to the airport, or I've been out and I've been like, Dad, I'm so sorry, this is the worst thing, but is it alright if you can go check my door? And he's like, yeah, it's locked. I'm like, oh, number one, thank you for doing that, and number two, I'm like, I just can't shed it. I don't know why, I don't know what it is. Like, I know my neighbours as well, like on my floor, like the family opposite me are just the sweetest people in the entire world. So I feel safe on my floor at least. And I do feel safer now, don't get me wrong. I do feel safer now in the building. Like, so many things are being implemented in the building and it's just like bloody, I want to say Fort Knox. Fort Knox is like a castle, isn't it? That is really hard to get into. I'm really sorry to any historians out there if I got that wrong. But you know, when people are like, oh, it's like Fort Knox in there, does that mean like it's a really secure place? So I'm like in the South London version of Fort Knox at the minute. What am I saying? What am I saying? I forgot what I'm saying. Oh no, yeah, so I would never like worry about like my neighbours, like, you know, trying to like get into my door. Does anyone relate to that? Because I just do it. I'm like, oh god, I've got to walk back upstairs just to like check to see if I've locked it. Need to do a little food shop. But tonight is my friend Sophie's birthday. We're gonna go out, we're gonna go uptown, we're gonna go for a few drinks in this place called Flatiron Square, which is so nice. It's like an outside vibe, but it's gonna be like, I'm really excited about like outdoor heaters and just like having that little brisk piece of wind on your face while you're like with friends and the air's like really crisp and autumny, and it's like gets quite dark a little bit earlier these days. Oh, just love that. I need to like make a fragrance which is like, you know, wine, rosé, outdoor heaters, crisp autumn air, and a little bit of like, I don't know, a little bit of alien. Put like a pretty dramatic, very Mark TikTok last night. And honestly, as always, God, don't know what I did to deserve you guys, but I just love you guys so much, and the comments were just so lovely. Basically, it's just like, you know, when you get that little niggling like conversation with like people who are in like relationships, and they're like, just be patient, your time will come, blah blah blah, just, you know, just keep waiting, your time will come, it'll happen, all that sort of stuff when you least expect it. My time will come. I don't think I'm gonna be single forever, and if I am, that's okay, I'll just get loads of dogs. But the thing is, it was like that quote that you just genuinely hear quite often as like a painfully single person. And by painfully, I mean like, I've been single like my whole life. And I just love love. And you know how much I love love. And then it cut to me like doing my solo traveling thing and being like, and well, that's me until then. I'm just going to be traveling and getting to know myself, because your relationship with yourself is the most important. And how like, obviously it's not ideal for everyone to be traveling as much as I do and like to all these places, and you know, I'm grateful for them. But if you start slow by going on walks, solo lunches, solo dinners, solo bingo games, or like solo cinema trips, which you know are my favorite things to do in the entire world. Absolutely love going to the cinema on my own. I just don't know if I could ever go back to going with people. Only because you just don't talk to anyone really anyway in the cinema, and if you do, you should be fined. If you genuinely cause a ruckus or a scene, or, you know, if you're like very very loud on your phone and all stuff like that in the cinema, I think you should be fined. Is that really extreme? Because I feel like the cinema is such a nice sort of like intimate, quiet, peaceful experience, and you paid for it, and if other people there are just like swinging from like the lights and stuff, that's just gonna ruin your experience. So I feel like you should be fined. But yeah, my routine is to like, you know, go to Holland & Barrett, get these chocolate covered dried strawberries or raspberries. Oh, they are the best thing in the entire world, guys, and I like really recommend it. I've done this the past 3 times. Go there, get them. And then, obviously, I'm not very adventurous when it comes to like drinks, so I usually just get water. Or if I'm feeling really wild, I'll get the Tango Ice Blast, which I absolutely love, in raspberry. And then I may have the nachos. Woo! Who am I, eh? Hello, my poor puppy. Hello. Oh, hello, my darling. How you doing? Oh, my gorgeous little monkey. Goo, goo, goo. Give me a kiss. So guys, I don't want you to worry about Teddy, she's absolutely fine. So basically the reason why she's got that neck pillow thing is because she's got like, they call it like a hot spot, where she's scratched her neck and it's got like really sore and inflamed. Boo, 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 boo. Right, that is sent off. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, people around here. She almost crashed into my car. Nutbag. Whoa. It's a Saturday. Whoa, oh my goodness, she almost scraped my car. If you don't want to see me dancing with somebody. Right, so let's go check out this antique shop, which I drove past the other day and I was just like, oh my God, that looks like a bit of me. Yeah, I'm just like, you know me, I'm like a physical media collector now, especially. And one of the videos that I got, VHSs, to add to my new collection, is The Princess and the Goblin. Jesus, did anyone watch that when they were younger? Wild. At the amount of like creepy kid stuff we used to watch, and I was watching bits of it on YouTube. I was like, I just gotta add this to my collection because it's absolutely bonkers, and I feel like I'm the only person in the world who watched it. I've always been into like nostalgic thing. It means a lot to me, all that sort of stuff. Just to keep it short and sweet, obviously when my aunt passed away last year, that was very, very tough for me and my family, obviously. My sort of grieving process and how I've dealt with that is to really invest a lot of time and like energy into things that really remind me of my aunt. So that's why pretty much every corner of my flat there's something from her flat in my flat, like dinner plates, Wallace and Gromit mug, just a lot of things. And one of the things was like these VHSs that were at my aunt's house, like this goofy one that I bought as well that me and my sister used to watch, but it wasn't like the actual tape, it was recorded off TV, I think. And I do that because in how I deal with it, losing her, it's almost like she's still here. So I'm like buying these things from my childhood that at the time you just don't think that you'll ever really want to see again. And that's why I'm so like, so on it with like, just keep everything. I know like it's a lot, but just certain things that you have a real connection with, like that goofy VHS, for example, means so much to me. I just wish I kept the tape, but you just don't at the time. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me, and it works for me. And I just get so much comfort out of it. And it just transports me back. Yeah, it makes me very, very happy. So that's why I've decided to do a lot more physical media purchases, because I just feel like, you never know, Netflix isn't guaranteed. I think we take stuff like Netflix like for granted. That could literally just turn around one day and be like, all right, time's up, see ya, and then everything's gone. So I just love the idea of like displaying like physical media. God, I really need a wee. Worth a little trip. The only the DVDs that I probably would have got there was Beethoven and Labyrinth, but I'm not about buying duplicates unless it's like a collector edition of something. But yeah, it was nice. I've never been in that place before. It was called All Sorts. B&Q. Oh gosh, so sad. I thought I'd take myself out for a spontaneous little solo lunch. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for like a little solo lunch and have a little look round some of the shops, see if I need to pick up anything. Oh my god, someone's looking down on me today. There's nothing better than a parking space, which is just gonna make your day a tiny bit better. Small wins. It's the little things that make me happy in this life. And one of them things is a good parking spot. What am I doing? Oh yeah, going for food and a massive wee. Oh, look at all these DVDs, eh? Do I get this? That's the question. This is my favourite shop, guys.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah, but good ALC.
Come here.
Oh, yeah.
Got me sea moss from Holland & Barrett. Acai berry, aloe vera, white tea, vitamin C, sugar-free, collagen water. A ghost face Funko Pop, boop boop. Guess why not? My trolley, my trusty trolley. Don't know why I would do that, my trolley. My mum and dad are genuinely the cutest. They get me these crisps every week. They're by Crave, and they're like hot and spicy, gluten-free, milk-free, lactose-free, vegan, everything. And they taste out of this world. Princess and the Gob. Please tell me you remember that. Someone must have remembered watching this. He was so scary, and the mum, is that the mum? Yeah, geez, look at her. Oh my god, guys, this film is so weird. So naturally I bought it. This is the best setting spray in the entire world, in my opinion. This is the Super Dewy Revolution Dewy Fix Fixing Spray. It just depends if you love your skin to look really dewy, slash potentially look a little bit oily. Emily Seaweed Crisps. Hi Mark, we noticed you munching away on some of our Emily Rainbow Roots in your Halloween decorating and 2024 flat tour. We would love for you to try our seaweed crisps. So that's Emily Snacks. Emily and the team, eat bold. Thank you, that's so sweet. I love anything like this, so this is my dream snack. I'm gonna try the salt and vinegar ones. I just can't get enough. Oh, it's making my mouth water. Oh. Oh my god, so good. Oh, these are amazing. Thank you so much. Gifted, gifted, gifted.
Pixie by Petra lip tinted lip balm. This one is. Let's see what I'm assuming it's the colour that is on the box.
Because it's the same as mine.
Oh.
Irene. Well, I'm not talking talking to you. Lucy told me never to talk to strangers.
But I'm your great-great-grandmother. Hey, clown, are you
Oh my god, it was so weird.
That's what he means. Hey, silence! That's right, my little idiocity.
God, that is such a blast from the past. And then the next one. Oh my god. This reminds me of my aunts so much. Oh my god. God, this is gonna make me cry. Really love that. Let me know some of your favourite films growing up, because I'd love to know. Guys, do you remember this as well? Whoa. So good.